There's nothing more fun than having a full conversation about somebody in front of their face and they have no idea. I love these Spanish moments between Amy and Will. We need more. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Taste of Reality. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me. And I'm sorry, I just need a moment to like really appreciate you guys because just last week, I hit 7K. This week, it's already at 8K, 1,000 people in 7 days. My mind is blown. My goal for the end of the year was 10K, but honestly, you guys are going to blow that out of the park. So 15? I don't know. I don't want to be overzealous. But I know y'all could do it. Anyways, before I get into this review, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. All right, so as we all know, it was a 2-hour episode. It was a lot of content. So I think it'll be best if I just kind of fast forward through the first half and then just talk about the second half in more detail, right? So the first half, my takeaway thoughts is basically, I'm half and half on Amy's feelings. I definitely could see how it was maybe wrong place, wrong time, but I also think that in her mind, she had already resolved her things with Jeremy and she wanted Isaiah more than she had let on. So of course she got more emotional than she anticipated. I don't think Cash did it maliciously. Obviously, she literally was caught up in the moment. Anything else from there? Will and Kira, we saw a little bit of them this episode. More than Cinco and Trina, which, dang. I want to see what depth they have in their relationship besides the physical attraction. So I kind of was upset that we didn't see them much, but whatever. Will and Kira, I realized what I find boring about them, and it's the fact that all they talk about is how much they like each other. And it's like, we get it. We understand. What else? What else is there to talk about? And in these bonus episodes, like I like the steamy stuff that they give us, but I'd also like to see like deeper conversations. I can just think back to last year. We learned a lot about Justine's family, her heritage, her upbringing, I use her because I feel like we learned the most about her, but there's so much life that these people have lived. Like, can we hear more? We did hear in one of the bonus episodes about Giovanni's sexcapades and Cash's sexcapades too. So like that, it's interesting conversation, you know what I mean? So yeah, Will and Kira, I need more from them, man. They're really getting like boring. Shannon and Josh. Shannon is starting to rub me the wrong way, fam. I just like, I don't think that she's fake or anything, but I think that she likes drama. So she'll kind of like coax something out of you to stir things up. And I'm like, girl, just mind your business in the corner. Be with your mans. Like, please leave everybody else alone. All right, with all that said and done, I'm going to move on to the second hour. So Slade and Wes finally enter the villa, and right off the bat, Olivia and Amy are very keen, and the Menses are stressed.
Shannon ain't gonna leave you. Trina ain't gonna leave you. Kira ain't gonna leave you. You go with Cash. I already know who like who, bro. This ain't nothing to me.
Obviously, the guys in jeopardy would be Giovanni, Corey, and Jeremy. Well, Jeremy, we're not quite sure yet, but I honestly think maybe Josh should be a little bit concerned. I don't know. I feel like Shannon likes to say she's true to Josh, but when something new comes in, she's like, ooh, what's that? So yeah, she might stick with Josh, but I can see potential of a wandering eye. So America has been voting, and they voted Amy to go on the date with Slade and Cash to go on the date with Wes. And finally, we get a guy who's able to compliment Cash on her looks.
Lively.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
I really have a strong attraction to you. It definitely goes beyond physical.
You too. You're so handsome.
And it's so ironic because normally we're like, oh, why do you guys only talk about appearance and stuff like that? But when it's a girl who constantly is reduced to, oh, but her personality is great. Okay, but are you attracted to her? Do you find her beautiful? For once, like, it's nice to hear that. Do I believe him? Not really. I think what do I think? Let me word myself correctly here. I think that he knows the impact it has to be a black person specifically. And yes, he's biracial. I know y'all are having a debate about that in the comments, but argue with your mama. Coming in for the black woman who has been seen as ostracized. But we see through that, you know? And so I want his words to really mean something. And speaking about seeing through things, here goes Mr. I love her vibe. She has such a great personality. Isaiah talking about, well, if she starts cracking on with Wes, I'm going to go back to Amy. Oh, so it's that quick. It's that easy. Very fishy. Giovanni called him out on being sneaky, and I think I might be with him. Another person starting to irk me is Olivia.
Giovanni kind of just like acting like brand new. He's like,
Yeah, he's acting brand new for sure.
he was just like fidgeting and being so weird.
I wish that it could have been us instead of you go on a date with Slade.
Olivia knows that Giovanni likes her, knows this. And it's going to be like, I don't know why he's acting up. Well, somebody who is literally on paper your ideal person, and the way that you lit up when this person came in is a threat to a guy who's very into you, who you are leading on. I get that they've been together. I just burped for whatever that looked like on camera. She's been stringing this guy along, and I get it. You guys have been paired up from the beginning, and it's not that she doesn't like him completely, but it's clear that the feelings that she wants to have with him are not present. But inadvertently, you're hurting him. You're hurting him by constantly giving him this affection when he goes to you, but you know you're not fully into it. Even he low-key called her out, and I feel like he should have done more when he was like, you never go in to kiss me. Like, you never pull me in. And it's true, because her mind isn't there. Her mind is like, oh, well, I'll give him the attention when he asks for it, but she's never the initiator because her heart isn't in it. And it's really frustrating because if Giovanni leaves before he gets to meet somebody he's truly matched with, or even just a potential, because obviously it's Love Island, there's not a possibility that you're going to meet your one, I will be pissed. I will be pissed because Olivia will have wasted his time. Back at the villa, Jeremy is proving the point that I said last week, in which a guy who is into you will show you by any means that he wants to be with you.
Sure. I'm gonna get you a towel, don't worry.
Okay.
Things are good with Amy right now. You know, we're friends, I guess. But right now, I'm just, I'm pursuing what I want.
He does not care if Corey is right there. It does not matter. He wants what he wants, and he's going to go for it. But I have to say, if Florita picks him and he messes this up again, Jeremy's got to go. Because in my opinion, he has extended his stay way longer than anybody wanted. And if you've had a third attraction to somebody where it's really hot and heavy in the beginning and you show a lot of passion, and as soon as you actually get them, you dip, I'm done. I think in his mind, he thinks, oh, once I get them, that's all the work that's done. And it's like, no. How you get them is how you got to keep them. You still have to flirt. You still have to date. You still have to, you know what I mean? Continue to peel back the layers with that person. Don't think, oh, now that I've secured you, it is what it is, which he did with Trina and he did with Amy. And it's getting annoying. I also do have to say, though, wrong couple. Corey is being too passive. He's not really putting in the work. He's going off of, oh, well, we establish whatever it is. Okay, establishments get closed down all the time, okay? COVID, establishments got shut down. So put in the work, boo-boo. I'm so tired of it. I can't even feel sorry for him anymore because he's not trying. He's just not trying, at least hard enough. He's not trying hard enough. Let me say that. So at the end of the episode, Isaiah basically gives Cash an ultimatum.
So you saying to me, like, if I want to get to know Wes, that will change you wanting to pursue me heavily?
That's not what I mean. I mean,
That's
like,
what you said, though.
I think that he's another passive person. I think because he chose her, he thought, oh, we're safe now. And that's not the case. And I'm going to say something that might be an unpopular opinion. You can go ahead and argue with me in the comments. But again, guys, be respectful, because side note, the people, they've been blocked, so whatever. But the people who've been malicious to either like cast members or people in the comments, you will get blocked. You will get blocked. There's no need. There's a way to share your opinion, whether you agree or disagree, without being disrespectful. All right. My unpopular opinion, though, is that Isaiah came in as a hot commodity, and he had his pick of the litter. And of the litter, he picked Cash, who he knows is seen as the one who's ostracized. Even if he didn't like know the dynamic of what's going on in the show, it literally happens to the type of woman that Cash is all the time. So because he came in and he saved Cash, he felt like she was in his back pocket. And the fact that she now has options, a genuine option with somebody who she wants to pursue, he's threatened by it. And he's like, well, if you go do that, then I'm going to look at you different. But the shoe was literally on the other foot. And she didn't pressure you like that. You know what I mean? And if the shoe was on the other foot again in the future, she said she would allow you that freedom. So the fact that he's trying to box her in kind of just shows me, was what he's saying really real? Was he telling us the truth when he's saying, you are the one that I match with the most? I think he thought that that was the easiest route to success, because at the end of the day, Love Island is a popularity show. It's a popularity contest. And I think he thought he would seek favor if he went with Cash. And now that his spot is, go ahead and disagree if you want to disagree. I am here and open to disagreements. That's totally fine. But that's my opinion. So tomorrow night, there is no episode. It's going to be the bonus. If you guys want me to do that, let me know. Let's get the likes to 1,000. Maybe I'll do that. If we get the likes to 1,000, I will do the bonus. That's so big, but whatever. Tuesday night is the recoupling, and this is going to be the one so far. This is going to be the one that like really shakes up the villa. So I'm interested to see what happens there. Until then, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe as usual. And I'll see you guys Tuesday for sure, but potentially tomorrow.